What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here to finally continue reading the greatness of Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, gonna get right into it. No BS, straight up. Let's get reading it, man. Chancellor of the Left, chapter 256, and I remember we just left off with this bastard, man, and I wanted to continue reading, and I was like, no. So let's continue. But aren't you the one who's been continuously ignoring all my proposals? You've kept me locked up in this moldly old place for 3 years now. I say. Proposals? From Seikyo-sama? He will assist us in defeating Ryofui. And in exchange, I will set free Seikyo and all of his retainers that have been confined together with him in this castle. Those are the terms that Seikyo has promised to me in the past. Set all of them free? That's your majesty. Seikyo, I do not have even the slightest intention to forgive you for your crimes, but given how dire the current situation is, I cannot entertain such petty emotions. There is no better chance to strike at Ryofui than now. Lend me your strength, Seikyo. Yo, I'll say, man, you don't play, dude. No need to wax eloquent on me. From the very beginning, this is nothing more than an agreement between adults free of personal emotions. All you need to do is set us free, then sit back and watch. Oi, Shobun-kun. Rest easy knowing that I will not be turning on you suddenly. Though the fact that a mongrel like L.C. is sitting on the throne makes me sick to my stomach. Just the thought of a filthy commoner like that man wielding such power in the court is even harder to swallow. As royalty, just like Sanji, as royalty, it is our duty to maintain the order of the kingdom. We will bring down that wily old raccoon. This is an excellent panel right here from a facial expression standpoint. Chancellor of State, urgent news. Suretsu and Go, along with a large number of other men, have just defected to the king's faction. We have also received reports of the king allying with Prince Seikyo's group. What? Even Mr. Choco and Mr. Shiki have joined her side. The same for Kuka. Even the distant relatives of the royal family have started to stir, truly. But even so, who would have thought that the prince's group would hold this much power? Indeed, it's a given that they would. After all, those men that were released together with Seikyo-sama are members and distant relatives of the royal family. Move it! Every single one of them are powerful men who hold great influence in their own right. Ha! It didn't take long for us to sway the scales back to even footing. How's that, Elsa? Out of the way, wretches. Wretches. You don't even want to know. Listen, you want to know what a wretch is? Play Gears of War on insane difficulty with those wretches that one-shot you. Oh, I hate those things, man. They piss me off. If that's all it took, then you really should have just released us sooner. Cuckoo, do you take us for fools? It's obvious that you're still hiding something up your sleeve, which is why we had you so strictly confined in that palace. Though I'm grateful for the new allies we've been bolstered with, but looking at it from another angle, Seikyo is gaining power too. As I thought, isn't it far too risky to have released these men just on the grounds of a verbal agreement alone, your majesty? And Elsa just pats him, basically telling him, it's okay, man. Take it easy. We will take care of the situation. Don't start jumping for joy just yet, Seikyo. Elsa. My terms were for us to overtake the Ryofui faction, not merely match them evenly. It doesn't... he said not merely to match them evenly. He wants to overtake them. He wants to take it over. He wants to go in like swimwear. Gotta respect the mentality, man. You don't want to be equal, you want to go even higher. You gotta respect that. It doesn't matter if you have to rope in men whose intentions we cannot discern. The most important thing now is to scout out as many people as possible in the next 10 days. The next 10 days? What do you mean? With the ascension of Riboku to Chancellor of the State, there still remains 2 empty Chancellor seats in the court. But sire, isn't it already decided that those will be filled by Shohei-kun and Rishi of Rio's floor pillars? They will not be officially appointed until 10 days' time. What could it be? I'll say, we will use this opportunity presented by Ryufui's brazen ascension to Chancellor of State against him. Now is a chance for us to acquire power for ourselves. Shobun-kun, sire. Since you first switched to an official position all those years ago, so that you might serve me better, your moment has finally come, your majesty. Yo, Seikyo, the time limit is 10 days. Let's bolster our ranks with as many men as you can in that time to make it sound so easy. Well, so long as I reach out to some of the old-timers, in the royal family, then it should be possible. But this is going to cost you a fair bit. Don't screw with me! You're the one that owes me a far greater debt. good 10 days later. I thought we were gonna have like this entire like long thing for the 10 days, but no, straight up 10 days later. Who are all those old men over there? Well then, we hereby appoint Shohei-kun to the position of Chancellor of the Right. Next, is that my boy? Boo! Boo! Let me see. Shobun-kun is also hereby appointed to the position of Chancellor of the Left. He made it. You gotta love these double-page spreads in Kingdom, man. They're so beautiful. Endure it, Rishi. Your time will definitely come. I understand the appointment of Shobun-kun to the seat of Chancellor was of extremely significant import as far as the power struggle occurring in the court was concerned. The competition to gather powerful parties for each faction was because the more people they had, the larger the voice or right to speak they would hold in court. But having someone like a chancellor under the wing would instead provide them with some measure of a right to decide on policy, even if we were still above them. Haha, excellently done, your majesty. With this, the safe faction had without a doubt managed to obtain power in the Shin court. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, can you imagine that? Just working for your entire life. I'm not gonna say for that specifically, but you get awarded something like that, man. Because he's been loyal to LSA, man, for so long. You know what I mean? And just for him to believe in him that much. And also because he also wants to keep his power there politically as well. But still, it's just a sign of respect to him. And can you imagine how he must have felt? You can only imagine what he's been through these past 10 days, you know, just thinking about that decision. I know if it was in my case, someone I highly respected appointed me to something that high, first of all, I would be thinking about the responsibilities that would come and everything else, but still, like, the utmost gratitude to that individual for believing in me and giving me such an opportunity. So that's pretty awesome sauce right there, man. But to join hands with an old enemy, I wonder if those that died to their hands are now turning in their graves. Those who fall midway on the path have no right to criticize me. You, Elsie. Path? Isn't that enough? Foo-foo. Well, at any rate, if I had to imbibe the poison known as the royal harem, we have to resort to the poison of the royal prince. Then I suppose this competition between us will be decided by which of us holds the stronger poison, wouldn't you say? You are incorrect. That has nothing to do with who has the stronger poison. Ultimately, this competition comes down to which of the two of us is stronger. Naturally, that would be me. Oh, young king, you've certainly become quite something, haven't you, dude? Next page. Small Kingdom. Chapter 257. Yawn. Oh, snap. 10! Let's see. Huh? This dude Shin, man. Come on, Shin, bro. Let's take it easy, man. You already have Kyokai. Man. Let's take it easy. Smack. What the hell are you sleeping here? Yo, she beat the hell out of him, man. My boy's nose bleeding and everything. Oh, my hair is like hell. You drank far too much. My nose, too. Well, of course, man. She laid the smackdown upon your candy ass. In the first place, you shouldn't drink so much booze at your age. Last night, come on, 10, you drink some too. To fall asleep there? Well, I guess it's okay. It wasn't okay! Good morning to you, Strategist 10. Morning. Good morning. 3 months have already passed since I first joined the High Shin unit. 3 months. Hey there, Strategist girl. Morning. It feels like I've managed to fit in pretty well here. Good morning, Ten-san. Good morning, Squad Leader Taku. Morning, you're naked, shows. No, but they were savages, man. They didn't give a damn. Even though I'm a girl, no one's tried to pull anything funny on me. Now that she says it, someone's gonna try it. You know, that's the way it usually goes. When you think of something or when you say it, that's when it happens. That's just the way it goes. It's probably because of how close I am to Shin. All the men here. The hell did you just say, you asshole? Oh, shut up already. I just said to go piss further away. Freaking stinks like hell when you're sleeping. Are just like Shin, crude and foul-mouthed. You wanna die, huh? But, let me see. Staying here feels comfortable to me. What a bunch of idiots. What's the strategist girl doing? A bath? Alright, let's go put some gusto in it today. Gusto! My boy Tom, man. Tom's son. Putting everything in gusto. Even if you say that, we'll probably be glaring at the chew all day anyway. Oh, hey, Cardio 10, how long are you planning to have us sit on our asses here for? Messenger, we have new orders from command. Shin. Are they ready for battle? Move out, we're going home. No, they're going home. So we were secret from a secret signal, both Shin and Chu forces at the pass began pulling back their troops at practically the same time. Under orders from High Command, the High Shin unit made for the city of Token, located towards the eastern fringe. This isn't good. What is it, 10? We're about to enter is outside of the maps we have. It's unexplored territory. Oh my! Can you imagine that? Like because now with the technology that we have, you know, we can have these GPSs and whatnot. And we pretty much like know the territories, a lot of territories around the world, just because of history, or in the history books. You know, whenever we get to see like, the world map and whatnot. But then, imagine if you had not had that. You did not have the world map. Whenever you reach like this brand new place, you're like, whoa, where am I? You know, you would only be able to find your way back using your something. You asking around, seeing where you are, comparing that to maybe even the wind. You know, using anything, nature itself, to find a way back home. But can you imagine how scary it must have been? I mean, first of all, the adventure aspect must have been phenomenal. Like just going on an adventure and just finding out these new territories must have been awesome sauce. That must have been really, really fun. But still, it's unexplored territory, man. That must be scary, especially in war. When you're entering unexplored territory, like guys are already there, they're ready to ambush them, like. That's crazy, man. When you think about it, to the Shin army, we won't have anything to guide us to the eastern front lines from here. Let's proceed with caution. Considering how this area is on the border of the Wei, Zhao, Han, and Shu territories, it wouldn't be strange to run into any of their soldiers. Got your all troops alert status. Maintain vigilance while advancing. All their status say. Serious? Be wary of the thickets to our right. Decrease the number of scouts. Whether it have to be when we're on the outside. You're the one who wanted to take the outside, saying it was too hot and sweaty in the center. Better not be some guy suddenly popping out and going like, oh, I'll give you a break. Splash. Wait, enemy attack. That's Bihei. What is it gonna be, sound? That's a kid. He has arrows in his back, man. He got struck by a Quincy. Help me. He's got arrows in him. Bring Shin over. Keep an eye out for enemies. Yo, this kid got messed up. Drink slowly. What happened to you? The city of Zhou was attacked by a Han army. Zhou? The city of Zhou. Han, isn't Han? That's another state that we haven't fought with yet. Do you know about this Zhou city, Ten? No, I've never heard of it. Well, which state does that belong to? Is it Shu, maybe Wei, or Zhao? It doesn't matter to any of those. Zhou is a state. My name is Shu, a citizen of Zhou. A citizen of Zhou? What's he on about? There's no such state as that here. No, hang on a moment. China was originally divided into more than 100 small states, but over 500 years of warfare, we've ended up with the 7 large states today. Still, I've heard that there exist numerous small states hidden in remote areas and mountains that have yet to be absorbed by the 7 states. Well, that does make a lot of sense, though, simply due to the fact that, like I said before about the unexplored territories, you know. So in that aspect, that does make a lot of sense, and it would truly give someone the advantage if they knew that. Like, let's just say if one of like the large 7 states knew this and they put some spies in there to find out when somebody was passing through or whatnot. Because let's just say if an enemy general and knows that this is an area that has not been taken up by the 7 states, but at the same time. What I'm trying to get to is that it could have been used for strategy, for sure. Even if it is unexplored territory, they could have used that to one of them could have used that to their advantage. So you're telling me that right in this area, some tiny state by the name of Zhou? Please help me. Everyone will be killed. Please save my mother. Please. Mother, look at Shin's face. Yo, this crying expression is ridiculous, by the gods, man. And the shaking. Shin. Is it really okay to just go like this? What about Token City? There's no way this is okay. We're clearly disobeying orders. Lieutenant, I understand. But this is also one of Shin Dono's good points. Be sure you guide us properly. You got something to say about this, Ten? As if I would. Holy flagnard. Somebody already pillaged this place. You see heads everywhere, man. Swords through bodies, arrows. God. Holy. All the corpses of women and children. There's so many kids. Probably escaped trying to save their own children at the very least. They're still fighting. Some of them are still alive in the inner fort. Mother! Shu, sit tight. I'll definitely save your mom. Big brother, just make sure you're with 10. Just make sure with you 10. But fighting with Han soldiers isn't going to cause any problems, right? Of course it won't. Alright, let's do this! Yo, we're ready to go. Let's go, Shin. Hurry up and open it already. Bakan-sama. Urgent report just now. A Shin army appeared outside the city. 2,000-man commander Bakan. Let's go, bro. 258. Joe's livelihood. Hurry up and open the damn thing already. Yes, sir. Bang. No, wait, it's no good. We can't hold them back for longer, so this is it. Elder, taking our lives. We'll show them the glory of Joe until the end. That's better than meeting our ends at the hands of the Han. Start with the children. Wait. Yo, look at Shin! He's not playing. Even his horse looks determined. Shin! With the Han's army's attacks have stopped? Yo, they're going in, dude. He said just go in there and start taking heads off, man. Just go in there like swimwear, son. Let me see. Like, try to level up as much as possible. Get some more XP, son. Let's go. Well, how are you guys? Don't interfere. Push them back out. Cario 10, our infantry have arrived. Having them advance into the city as they are. Is that okay? We don't know how many men they're fielding. Send the bulk of our troops into the city. It's just the Han don't know how many men are in our unit either. Besides taking into account the size of the city, they most likely have less than 5,000 men. The enemy is currently in a state of confusion, being caught off guard. We'll smash through them without giving them a single instant to rally themselves. Let's see, they just continue to go in. Heads are flying, bodies are going out. Ooh, snap! This is the Bakan dude, right? Because you can tell by his little... by the little beard he has right here. Don't get cocky, you damn mountain monkeys. And he has you. He's about to go. Yeah, that's Bakan. That's Bakan. Shin, there he is. Celestial Commander. You know, Shin's about to go in on this dude, bro. I know. Leave him to me. Careful, Captain. That man's pretty good. Lieutenant Sosui, it's fine. He's going from the left, trying to be tricky. Here comes Shin, and Shin's going in. Ever since their battle with Rinko Shindono's horsemanship has improved by leaps and bounds. You can already tell. I can tell it in the eyes of the horse. He just trusts him, bro. He trusts Shin to deliver awesome sauce. Then Shin comes right in, and he just takes him out. One hit. He's just one shot. Look at that. Look at the blood. Shin don't play, man. He goes in one shot. That's it. The commander's down. Pack your bags, we're out of here. That's it. Shoo, Mom, that was the fastest battle I've seen in Kingdom. He went in like swimwear. He saw the commander. He said, is that the commander? Well, of course it is. He said, all right. He went right in there. He pressed X. You know what? If it's a special attack, he pressed L1 and X. Went right in there, locked on, did it. It's over. Pack your bags. He's a level 1. Shin's like a level 100. It was over. It was over before it even started, man. Shin greatness. And this small city counts as a state just by itself. Impressive you've managed to survive on the borders of the other large states for so long. Yes, there is a reason why Joe has managed to survive until now. Joe is under the protection of the 3 states of Wei, Zhao, and Shu. Under the protection of the 3 states? What do you mean? There's nothing more important in this age of warfare than keeping an eye on the movements of the other powers. And if there were a means of reliably obtaining this information, they would be considered a great treasure, would it not? That's very, very true. Very, very true. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Because in this particular portion, it's this unexplored territory. You could be getting very, very important information that a lot of other people either don't have or they have, so you need to have it. It's just like that, man. I have obtained information. This state's livelihood depends on the selling of information. I had a feeling. I had a strong feeling just because of where it was located on the map. I won't make any excuses. This is the method of us weaklings have devised to survive in this age of warfare. It's not called being weak. It's called being smart and learning how to adapt to the situation at hand and learning how to adapt in everything that's surrounding you. It's just, it's normal instinct, you know. We always try our hardest. It doesn't matter who it is, whether it be an animal or a human being. Our number one thing in our minds is survival. So, you know, survival of the race, survival of ourselves, survival of our family. That's the way it is. It's the way it's always going to be. Due to the rugged mountainous terrain and dense forest surrounding us, it is extremely difficult to discover our city. The truth is that even amongst the 3 states, only a handful of officials even know of our existence. It's purely thanks to those men, spies, and other informants who come here to trade for information that Joe has been able to exist for so long. I had a feeling, man. I've heard that there exist many other locations around China that operate similarly to us, and those are the other unexplored territories. I was right about information being one of the most important things in warfare. I wonder if Chin has been keeping tabs on places like this where they can gather information, man. I had a feeling if not, Chin will be at a serious disadvantage. Factual. Then what was that Han army that showed up just then? Han happened to coincidentally stumble upon our city. They sent us a delegate off ordering us to feed the 3 states false information so as to sow confusion between them. However, since we wanted to maintain our neutral affiliation, we refused them. And the result of that is what you see now. I would like you to please take this with you. This is a map of the surrounding area. The path to Token City, which you are riding to, is also marked in this map. Please forgive us for being only able to offer you this paltry gift in exchange for saving our state. However, this debt will certainly not be forgotten by the people of Joe. Someday, we will definitely. And it's just, it's that thing to where Shin has a very awesome quality of just helping people, and in return, when the day comes of something big happening, the people will have Shin's back because and I guarantee you he will just continue on like this. He's kind of like a Luffy in that sense, to where he just continues to make these friends and allies all over the place, and it's just the way that Shin is, man. No need to worry about that, Gramps. It's not like we helped you hoping for a reward anyway. I've really grown to Shin's character. Like he truly is an awesome main character. I mean, ever since the beginning I've liked him, but it seems like the more the series goes on, the more I end up liking him. Like just chapter by every single chapter I read, I end up liking him more. Besides, this map will be really helpful to us, since we're gonna have one ourselves. Is it really safe for us to leave? Or did the Han come again? So since we've already sent out a request for aid to the 3 states, I believe we should be alright. After all, information truly is a precious commodity in this day and age. Yeah, so information in the state of Joe's is a weapon, eh? There really is a lot of different ways to fight in this world, highly factual. And information is a very, very valuable asset, and it could destroy so many people. You know, it really, really can. Alright, move out. Big brother. Oh, was that you, Shu? Your wounds doing okay? Yeah, but they really hurt. Haha, endure it. Those are wounds of glory. It's all thanks to you that your state was saved. It's true. He left. He got them to come over here. It's because of them that they ended up being saved in the first place. So shout out to him for sure. Thank you so much, big bro. I definitely won't ever forget about you. Yep, same goes for me. This really is a ridiculously detailed map. Okay, so they're back on the road again. Seems like if we just proceeded on without making the detour to Joe, we would have ended up running into a number of Wei and Zhao garrisons. So it was a necessary detour. A convenient one, I guess you could say. Ka. So in the end, we'll actually arrive at the Token City earlier, huh? What goes around comes around, I guess. P. Oh, that's a whistle. That's Seki's whistle, a signal for sighting enemies. Sure, why? Didn't the elders say this route had no enemies? Oh, troops halt. There's quite a few, 2,000 of them. 2,000. There might be more hidden in the forest, too. We can't tell what state they're from, either because their flags aren't up, too. Oi, Seki! It's too hard to tell why the hell they stopped there anyway. But this is really strange. The elders said this path is such a close-kept secret that even in 3 states, only the prime minister's named in high ranks. No, I'm telling you, here is where the important information is going to come through. Did that geezer lie to us? No, I don't think that's it. Look. Oh, some big-ass carriage just came out. Looks like we got ourselves a big wig. And that carriage doesn't have any flags either. Okay, they're coming out. Well, maybe we'll know after seeing just who it is, right? Who the hell is it? Riboku! Oh, snap! No, next page. Riboku's here! Wait a minute! Because, what happened with Riboku? Last time I read Kingdom, something happened with Riboku that was very important. I don't remember, man. This is the bad thing about not reading it for a while. Riboku, God, you'll give us right away. I'm on chapter 259 now. Come on, what the hell is Riboku doing all the way here? That's what I'm saying. Who knows, coming all the way out here to the border? Riboku-sama, the preparations are complete. Riboku. Good, well then, let us depart. Where are they going? So they're heading there? What, Riboku, the Prime Minister of Zhao Riboku? What's he doing here? Then what about Shin? He went over there, yo, let's chase after him. He said he wanted to confirm with his own eyes what Riboku was up to. Even though Shin and Zhao are currently allied, who knows what could happen if the captain discovered. That's factual. That's factual. You never do know. Because it could be considered a treacherous act to have these guys come over here without being told beforehand. You know, it could be seen as like an assassination attempt or an attempt to gather knowledge through spies or whatever the case may be. So the captain wants us to get ready to charge the enemy at a moment's notice. Then we're taking this detour around the Zhao soldiers should took up a long time, but we should be almost there by now. Attenuate here. Oh, he's feeling something. I can sense some people nearby. His hockey, bro. Shin's hockey. And there's quite a few of them, too. Good thing I had Kyokai. Kyokai, man. I miss her, dude. Teach me a few tricks for sneaking around. It's close. That's still my favorite arc, man. Well, as much as I love the Oki stuff, so far in the story, that was my favorite arc, man. That stuff was just too hype, man. That was some greatness. A tent? Over here in the forest? Riboku. And then this other guy has to be important. You can tell by his robe how important this guy is. You can just tell. Look at him. Just look at his design. He just looks like royalty. I love this panel of Shin with like the leaves falling down next to him. Really beautiful panel. Oh snap! He rushed him. Little sneak. Yo, man, woman. Man, woman. What the hell are you doing out here, Shin of the High Shin unit? Riboku apologizes. He's an acquaintance. Stop, Kokushi. We're leaving. Poison arrows. Snap. Yo, they were ready. I'm telling you, they were ready for anything. Because I'm going to assume, well, if they were ready, that means that they were discussing something important. They were discussing something important that, and they knew that something like this was going to happen because somebody could have received the notice that they were gathering. Sound like whenever like a large, like for example, the biggest example I could do is whenever like Kaido and Shanks met up in Marineford, and everyone was talking about that. So it could be something like that too, even though there's not their technologies and advances as ours is, the spread of knowledge or the spread of information can happen quickly. And if somebody at the office hears something like, yo, he's about to go meet up with this person, and then that could spread out to the whole city. The city will keep going, and, you know, the information would spread like that. Information honestly spreads like wildfire. It truly does. A troublesome person, aren't you? Shin of the High Shin unit, and they've got him there, man. Long time no see, Riboku. That's true, I didn't even recognize you. Greatness, man, Riboku. Sneaking around in a place like this, are you up to some underhanded tricks again, Riboku? Who the hell was that man just then? You look at Riboku's eyes. That has nothing to do with you. Wait. Oh, whoa, your eye almost fell. That hurt. He's confronted by a bunch of soldiers. Oh, Yoku, welcome back, sir. I like this guy's hairstyle. It looks funny. It seems you managed to conclude your business without any issues. He looks like a character I would use like in a fighting game. Prime Minister. State of Chu, Prime Minister Shun Shin-kun. Shun Shin-kun. Prime Minister. It was a conversation between Prime Ministers. You really think that there would have been a problem? Stupid Baldy. Baldy. Let me see. But to come out of his way to organize a talk in such a place, what was Riboku's proposal? What do you think it was? Well, naturally, that would be a Chu-Zhao alliance. I mean, but where does that leave Shin? A Chu-Zhao alliance. Didn't say Chu-Zhao's Shin alliance. A Chu-Zhao alliance. Riboku's setting up connections. That's what he's doing around here, man. Phew, you bastards are underestimating Riboku too much. You guys are underestimating Riboku too much. That man is far more terrifying than you can imagine. Riboku, dude. Oh, is it really okay? Your bodyguards are all gone now. An alliance really isn't a convenient thing. Thanks to the Chin-Zhao alliance that's in place, you are unable to put a hand on me even though you must be burning for revenge. However, the purpose of an alliance is not simply for the sake of preventing an enemy from attacking you. Rather, importance lies in what one can obtain after the alliance. That's highly factual, as well as your actions after the alliance. And aren't we the ones that came out ahead in this alliance? Shin has managed to acquire a huge strategical stronghold in the area of Sanyo. That's what Shin thinks, man. Riboku is that type of person that would not do anything unless he got the better end of the bargain. He's a very intelligent individual, and he's a businessman. You know, he loves networking, so he knows what he's doing. He's a terrifying man, dude. He's a good man. He's a good man. But Zhao wasn't really able to grab that much territory in your war with Yan. Phew. So long as you continue to believe that acquiring territory is all there is to warfare, you will never be able to defeat me in this life. What a statement! So long as you continue to believe that acquiring territory is all there is to warfare, you will never be able to defeat me in this life. What a line. What do you mean? Riboku, you really are planning something behind our backs, aren't you? Who was that man just then? And why were you meeting with him all the way out here? You would think that I'll simply answer your questions like that? But I imagine that you still wish to know all the same, huh? Quit playing around, asshole. In that case, shall we have a duel? He's challenging to a duel? Where's the blue eyes white dragon, son? If you manage to defeat me, I would be happy to divulge all my plans to you. What? Yo, next page. Chapter 260, A Warrior's Body. A warrior's body. The time, man, the time. I think this might end up being the last chapter I read, but let's see what happens. Cardio 10. This is getting hype, man. I'm getting a little bit chilled. Cardio 10. Alright, so you really did end up becoming a strategist, huh? Yeah, and out of all the units you joined, that slanty eyes one, you mean Shin? Say, what is the Chancellor of Zhao Riboku doing in a place like this? There's no way I could tell you. That's stupid. Yeah, I guess. Still, it's weird. I'd heard Riboku-sama had come this way. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, both of these, they were friends beforehand. Riboku and Shin, just look. I gotta save this page. This might have to be the thumbnail. Look at this. Riboku and Shin about to have a duel. Dark Magician, blue eyes. Let's go. What? Riboku, I have no idea what the hell you're trying to pull here by doing this, but I'm going to be coming at you with the intent of killing you. If by chance you do manage to kill me, then my plan will completely go up in smoke too. Riboku. Well, looks like we've got someone butting in. What of it? Just what I wanted. Oh my! Here we go! Riboku-sama, Shin, are you seriously trying to... And he blocks that is a panel, son. Look at this double page spread! You see Shin, look at Riboku's eyes! Look at his eyes! Yo! Riboku! Shin was actually knocked away? How can a strategist like Riboku? Idiot! You people are the ones who went ahead and assumed that Riboku was a simple strategist. Riboku-sama was formerly what? Formerly what? Look at him. Look at the aura he has around him, Riboku. What's those muscles on his arms? No, there's so many old scars. So Riboku knows battle. Riboku has been in it. Look at the aura, dude. And I knew it. I had a feeling from when I first saw you at the Royal Palace in Kanyo that you were definitely a fighter who had set foot on the actual battlefield. There was no way some pen pusher who relies only on strategy would have been able to defeat General Oki. As I thought, you're a true monster who with both intellect and fighting skills. That is terrifying when you have that in your corner. Yo, Riboku. Do you perhaps accept this duel just to confirm that? No shit, did you really think I was going to kill you here? To me, you're a wall that I must overcome head on, not through some underhanded shit like that. It appears that you have grown up a fair bit yourself. Putting the famous Rinko wasn't just for show. So what are you doing here? We're out of time, huh? Hi, Shin, Riboku army. Hurry up and piss off already. Shut it, you man-woman. Thank God. Man-woman. That's what kills me every time. Thank God. Looks as if Shin and Ted are getting released. Come on, Ten, let's go. Riboku, for a prime minister yourself to organize a secret meeting in a place like this, it's quite likely that the other man was also someone as high-ranking as a prime minister. And in the worst possible scenario for Chin, that man would be the prime minister of Chu, and that's a factual statement. And the two of you would be secretly discussing a Chu-Zhao alliance. Yo, Ten caught it right on the money. Right on the money. To always presume the worst possible outcome as the correct choice of strategist, Cardio 10, as expected of the person who is serving as the high Shin unit's brain. Then it really is an alliance. As I said to Shin earlier, what is important in an alliance and not the alliance itself, or the objective and the outcome. That's a factual statement, and the outcome is also connected to the next objective. Just what are you right now and now, right here and now? I shall give you a warning. Though the two of you may have some measure of experience on the battlefield, you have yet to realize the true terror of war. Riboku, listen to him. Right here and now, I shall give you a warning. Though the two of you may have some measure of experience in the battlefield, you have yet to realize the true terror of war. Shin and Ten got shook. The true terror of war. That gave me a bit of chills, bro. God underestimate me like that. Riboku, it doesn't matter what sort of bullshit little scheme you brew up to use against Shin. I'm gonna personally blow all of it anyway, facing it head on. Good luck to you. Right back at you. Let's go, 10. Cardio 10, if you ever find yourself without a home, come seek me out. What? Yo, why does that sound like a bit of foreshadowing? If you ever find yourself without a home, come seek me out. And you see her shook. Both of them in this panel. See ya. Yo, I'm kind of scared now. That seems like some foreshadowing. It has to be. A Chu-Zhao alliance, just thinking of it is enough to give me chills. But due to how large Chu is, they've always been hard to prod into action. Even a beneficial alliance like that should be difficult to form. Still, we should send word to High Command as a precaution. We've already sent a messenger. If they really do successfully establish an alliance, Shin will have to resort to some drastic measures too. Drastic measures? Yes, such as allying ourselves with Wei, for example. With Wei? It won't be a choose our alliance. There's something different with Riboku today. Then my plan will be completely go up in smoke too. Look at Shin's determination. It won't be a choose our alliance. Yo, Shin, man, look at his facial expression right here, dude. God, I really Riboku's aiming to do something even bigger than that. And he did say something like that, right? He did say something like that. That something even bigger was coming. I believe he said something along those lines, but I forgot what chapter it was. 20 days later, Wei Royal Capital Dai Ryu. Your Majesty, Zhao Prime Minister Riboku has arrived. King of Wei, King Cabin. Damn it! That's the end of the chapter. Oh, what do I do? 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 2261 Signs of a Storm. I want to read this chapter. I want to read it. I want to read it. Look at the time, dude. What do I do? I don't know what to do, man. I gotta read some Kingdom, son. This is getting lit. God. Can I read this chapter fast enough? I think this might be the last one. 261. Can I read one more? Can I read one more? Alright, let's do it. 261. One more. Signs of a Storm. This is getting too good, man. This is getting too good. Shin Eastern Front Lines, Token City. Figures I'd find you on the eastern wall again. You do realize you can't see the Zao from here? Yeah, I know. Ooh! Almost an entire month has passed since you came across Riboku while he was at a secret meeting. And yet neither the Zao or the Chu have made any movements. You don't believe me? Don't be stupid. Of course I do. Which is why I've been keeping tabs on the Chu and Zao army's movements this month, even though we've been engaged with the Wei. You can bet your ass they're scheming something out of our sight. Personally, I'm more concerned about how quiet the Wei army's been. Wei? By the way, Moten, what's that you're carrying? Booze? I completely forgot. Yeah, I was planning on having a few cups with you. A celebration. Celebration? Even on the front lines, we should still celebrate any good news we hear. Wouldn't you say? I've brought snacks too. So what are we celebrating exactly? That Ohun was recently promoted to 2,000 man commander? Oh, hun, okay. Are you serious? Wait, I thought we were going to celebrate something like that anyway. No, that wasn't the main thing we're celebrating. It would appear a most joyous event has occurred back in Kanyo. Eh? Yeah, they were shook. The China itself was covered with an air hinting of turbulent times to come. Instead, the royal capital of Kanyo perpetually shaken by the power struggle within its walls, there had occurred an auspicious event. What the hell? That seemed as if it would sweep away all the darkness in the air. Yo, she's crying. Ko had become pregnant with Sei's child. Yo, Sei's pullout game is weak, but he's a good man. He's a good man. His pullout game is weak, but he's still a good man. You know what I'm saying, guys? He's a damn good man. She fell back. I gotta save the facial expression. I gotta save that. That's flipping awesome. Oh man, how could you, Ko-chan? You didn't tell me anything at all. So when the two of you start, even if you asked me, we only did it once. Only did it once? His pullout game is weak. Or that he just left it in. The poon was too good. He just left that boy in. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't care. I was surprised too, expected of the king. Of the king. Wait. I was surprised too, as expected of the king. It was an honor, son. You know what I mean? Oh, thank goodness. I'm so happy for you, Ko-chan. I'm happy for her too. Honestly. This is awesome. You see, then he's crying now too. Oh man, this is awesome sauce, man. So happy for him though. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Congratulations. Yes, thank you. It's kind of embarrassing. Else they don't play, man. However, it was found later that another palace girl had conceived a child even earlier than Ko. But Ko herself paid no heed to that at all, because to Ko, just being able to bear Sei's child was enough to fill her with content. That feels like quite a statement that it's going to have an effect later on. It was found out that later that another palace girl had conceived a child even earlier than Ko, which is very interesting to me, very, very interesting. That just sounds like it's going to be addressed later on. But let's continue. Token City, what? Sei's got a kid on the way? Yo, they're shook. She's freaking yelling it. Yeah, but it's hard to believe, ain't it? That guy's gonna become a dad? Yo, Ten is shook. She's sweating. That bastard, even though he's putting on such a calm and composed face, he's still been keeping himself busy at night, hasn't he? But we're all the way out here risking our necks day in and day out. Well, that's fine, isn't it? Making babies is a really important job per se, after all. As if something like that is a job. It is a job, actually. It really is. I told you already, it is. But still, so say he's gonna be a dad soon. Crap, I'm starting to tear up too. I feel you though, man. My boy, bro. That's how it feels that the family's getting bigger. It's not like it's your family getting bigger, though. Well, that's true. Well, I know what you mean. Shin, man. Come to think of it, didn't we meet one of the girls from the harem before? Oh, back when we had that fight against Kyokai? That plain-looking girl. Maybe it's her. You're kidding me, right? The harem's got over like 2,000 beauties in there. There's no way it'd be her. And that freaking Shin, he doesn't understand, man. Achoo! Whenever people talk about you sneeze, I like it. I feel it. Captain, enemy soldier is part of the Eastern Mountains. Enemy soldiers. That should mean has been requested. Alright, we ain't gonna lose to say we ain't gonna lose to say either. Let's do it with a bang. Huh? Was it enemies from another Shin army? I mean, how did a stupid mistake like that happen? Well, that's because they're from a different army than the rest of ours in this area. RIBOKUUUUUUUU and Commander Kanao too. The remnants of Oki's army. What are they doing here? Have you two been posted to Token City as well? Don't be stupid. We're investigating the regions of Sao, Chu, and Wei. Investigating? So they're doing it too? Our Lord General Oki had his own information network that operated separately from the one used by Shin's high command. And with his death, it has been passed down to Tosama. We've had hints that Sao has been restless with some activities recently, but even after extensive investigation, we still don't have any details. Kid, we know of your encounter with Riboku. Tell us of it in detail. Shin, Tosama says that a storm is brewing, a storm even greater than Bio, where we lost our Lord General Oki. Yo, I'm getting a little shook, bro. Now everyone's saying there's gonna be something way bigger now. Like there's something huge coming. A storm even greater than Bio? Many days later, for Nanko, a defensive line that extends all along the border between the lands of Chin and Chu in itself clearly demonstrated the fear that Shin held towards the superpower of Chu. But with such sturdy defenses erected, Chu itself could not launch an attack lightly either, and it was said that Chu would never attack Fort Nanko because doing so would result in a gigantic war. However, they finally come. Wait, what's going on? Wait, hold on. It's that bastard. That's my boy though. That myth of safety was suddenly shattered. Look at this! It's the Chu! The Chu are attacking! 6th year of Sei's reign, 241 BC. The Great War that occurred in this year would reach deeply into Chin's lands. The Great War! What the hell, bro? Look at this, yo! Shit is shook! It Sei's back home with the child! The Great War that occurred in this year would reach deeply into Chin's lands. 6th year of Sei's reign. Wait, is this what they're talking about? Bro, it's in a gigantic war. Okay, so here we have this little story with Yo-chan and Ko-chan, an adult episode. Yeah, I was wondering, what is it? Spill the beans, what was it like? What was it like? Not the nosebleed. You have to put overactive imagination. Yeah, my boy got the big meat though. Let me see. Since purchase of Kingdom Volume 24. Freaking hell! Damn it! And finally, a great war is about to begin. This will be the biggest one in Kingdom yet. Bro, let's take it easy, man. These things are killing me. What is 262 Super States Invasion? Yo, and we see my boy Sei right here in the back. Riboku. Is that Kyokai? Don't tell me Kyokai's coming back. Wait. Kyokai. Wait. 262. What do I do? Crap, I have 2 minutes. I gotta get out of here. Guys, I have an awesome day. Kingdom. I gotta read this. I gotta come back and read this. It's getting too hype. Yo, the biggest war in Kingdom yet. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video, but I gotta read some Kingdom. When I get back home, let's go time. Have an awesome day, man. You're the biggest war we've seen yet. Riboku. I mean, everyone's saying there's a storm that's bigger than we've ever seen. Everything's going down. Plot points are being bad as shit. I don't know.